Hours. I am here with my besties. Hey, besties.
Hey, T, Kathy.
That's Coach, y'all. Dr. Carmel
Hello, hello.
and Dr. Lisa. Girl, you all right over there? You muted, but are you all right over there?
Yeah, I'm good.
Look, them teachers don't like when it don't go just perfect, just right. Okay, but it's all good, Dr. Lisa. You gonna be look. We gonna be all right. Okay. Look, so I am super excited again as today is Wednesday. This is the day that we normally come on for our office hours with our coach. So I'm excited to hear about the new topic for today. So the topic for today. So Dr. Lisa, what we had? What you got?
All right, we're going to have some fun today. Well, some of us are going to have some fun today. So let's talk. One night at dinner, your significant other with his handsome self, or her handsome self, fellas, uh, says, listen, you didn't load the dishwasher, right? And you say, well, everything is in there. What are you talking about? What's the problem? And one of and he or she says, well, there is a right way to do it, and you should do it the right way.
Mm.
And if you don't do it the right way, the dishes are not going to be clean. To which you respond, they got washed and they're clean. Keep it moving. Coach this.
Uh, from a perceiver standpoint, if somebody tell me that, again, I'm just saying what I'm saying. Literally, as soon as you said that, my brain said, "Well, you should have done it yourself."
That's what I was thinking.
A compassionate, y'all.
I was thinking I wasn't aware of the dishwashing protocol. I mean, if you wanted me to load it a certain way, you should have put the illustration on the front of the dishwasher with the lid.
These are classic responses. What you got, Dr. Lisa?
So I'm a judge silently because there is, in fact, a right way to wash the dishes.
Oh,
You said there
well,
is.
so in my house, you know, because I have learned grace and I let the boys when it's their loading time to do the dishes to load the dishwasher. As far as I'm concerned, if I don't look at the dishwasher, I can safely assume that the dishes are done. But when I load the dishwasher, about where the water is coming from. How can the soap be distributed properly? And how do we keep from having things like residue left in or on dishes like the bowls or the cups? So, for example, if you put the bowls in sideways, you're gonna have food residue and water sitting in the bowl. Well, then it's not clean, is it? So you need to leave area for the water to roll back out, right? You don't put the cups in, open side up, I hope.
that's true.
Okay.
Yeah,
See?
that's a lot of thought. Okay. That's a lot of thought about a dishwasher that has come into play to take away all of that for ones who's doing it manually. Okay, that's
That's
what I'm
why I watch
saying.
it. That's why I
I'm
go.
like, now, what was it? What was it, Dr. Carmel?
That's why I go straight to the sink. Then that way
So,
the
okay,
administrator can make sure that they clean already.
that
That
is
part. That part. That's what I was thinking. Usually I wash it I was raised. This is so good. Dr. Lisa put her head back with the laughter. But I was raised like you wash it, and I kind of use the dishwasher just like as to like drain the dishes. So when I wash them, by the time they get in the washing machine, they clean it.
So it's not even being used in the way that it's supposed to be
Supposed to
used.
be used.
So okay.
Um, we are we coaching on the I'm on the
Yeah,
dishwasher. Okay.
girl, it's about how to approach. Dr. Lisa, you're on mute. I know you were saying something.
We need to help somebody with this because I'm sure somebody had this issue.
I know.
So they didn't know there was a right way to load the dishes. Okay, I didn't either.
I like her perspective, Dr. Lisa's perspective, to not look at it if it's bothering you.
All right, so you just all heard, I'm telling you, just four different ways of how you can handle, how you approach a situation, right? As simple as dishwashing,
Mm.
right? And so the person who's now out of all of us, the person who's going to come in and kind of mellow things out is the giver, possibly the giver, possibly the server. This no, the server just gonna be like, don't worry about it, I got it, I'll do it, because they like to do
Mm.
everything. And then to keep peace for sure, like y'all just be quiet. I got it. Like y'all don't do the dishes no way. You know what I'm saying? So for the person who would be the one having something to say, do you do the dishes first of all? Right? And then just because, and it might be because they pulled something out and that particular thing wasn't clean,
Mm-hmm.
right? And yes, and
Mm.
then it will take it into a 45-minute debate or argument or a loud discussion, right? About it won't be about what the real reason is, because by the time you finish, the argument is going to be over. I didn't do it, you didn't do it right, or you saying I didn't do it right. Oh no, that's an argument. Now let's talk about, now not even talk about, let's argue about what you don't do. And so you see how that thing gonna spiral down, where you don't take the trash, where you don't bag the trash up right. You know what I'm saying? You don't tie the tie. So y'all know that's how arguments just get out of control, right? And so for the person who would be the one, um, maybe at dinner or right after dinner, that may not be the right time to say it, right? Everybody, they just don't had a beautiful, y'all just don't had a beautiful dinner. Everybody relaxing, so maybe that can be something that you can share the next day, right? Or as you are unloading the dishwasher, okay, say, honey, that could be either one of y'all. Honey, the dishes didn't come out as clean this time. Maybe it was the way that you loaded it. And so maybe let's just maybe figure out, maybe instead of putting them this way, you put them that way. Like Dr. Lisa was like, whatever. She don't wrote, you need to put a whole diagram on the wall. Turn the bowls up this way, turn the cups that way, the saucers this way. You know what I'm saying? So, but when you're saying it, not accusatory. What is that? Accusatory.
Mm-hmm.
But just like, what, something was a little different this time. Now, as an exhorter, that would be the way that I would do it, to encourage them on the next go round. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, and most people, when they get to that point of just calling it out, and that could very well be a perceiver. They saw it, it wasn't right. It just fell out of their mouth. Okay. So perceivers, you need to step back and realize who you're talking to. Well, most of you don't realize, so that's why you need to take the gift assessment, right? You need to take the gift, discover your gift course, so you can understand your gifts, and so you can figure out who your significant is, your significant other is, and understanding their giftings, right? And so you would know how to approach them. That's why I love the gifts so much, because if I know I have to say something to a compassionate, I already know how I gotta come to them. I gotta come doggone correct. Like really. Sweetie, I just know, right? And the tone has to be right. You do have to choose your words, correctly. Now you may can go to a teacher or another, stronger gift like a teacher or an exhorter or a perceiver, and you can just say, "Hey, y'all, look, the dishes didn't come out right, clean. Just take a look. Just make sure you're putting the dishes in there correctly. You know what I'm saying? So do it this way. Try another way next time because it didn't come out right. Now, if you say it like that to a compassionate, then they're gonna take it somewhere. They're gonna hear something totally different, right? So,
Mhm.
yeah, it can be
I think
done. It can be done.
that's good. That's good. As a compassionate, also, I think there's a level of maturity to understand that just because you hear it a certain way or there's a certain tone doesn't necessarily reflect it's about you, right? And I could say that as a compassionate who takes offense when somebody asks me if I put salt or seasoning in my food. Like, you should have cooked it yourself. Don't ask me. I'm already doing something that's outside of my comfort zone, so to speak, right? So please, please, please don't um don't say anything. But level of maturity allows me to say, okay, maybe they're giving me insight that maybe I needed to change something, add something to, or their level of taste buds are just different. So my point is, don't take it personally if someone says something to you and it doesn't feel good. Look internally to see, okay, is it you, before you think someone is actually coming at you, right? So that's my compassionate 2 cents.
I like who put this in there. So it's two doctors on here. So the thing just say doctor. I don't know
Doc,
which one of y'all did it.
Dr. Lisa,
Yeah, that was
there's a
Dr. Lisa.
science to
That
it.
wasn't me. Because I would have been like, just, with me, I'm just looking like, you see how the water is flowing in the bottom? It's flowing up. So if you want the cups and the stuff to come clean, what you think you need to do? Put them down. You know, that would be me. So,
That is hilarious. Like again, who cares? That would be me. Which way the doggone water flowing? This doggone dishwasher better do what it's supposed to doggone do, what I paid for it, right? And then, but you're right. If Dr. Lisa, you said a dishwasher is to cover for something bigger, more than likely. Like by this time, that a dishwasher putting dishes in the dishwasher is a real big issue. It's something heavier that because compassion and some other people, compassion, even servers, they will just let things downplay. They will um what's the word I'm looking for, y'all? Like instead of
suppress.
suppress. That's it. They would suppress their feelings on other topics, on other issues, and so they just won't say anything. But now, honey, told them they didn't put the cup in there right in the dishwasher. Now the world is coming to an end because guess what? Now everything is just exploding.
Mhm.
Every thought, every feeling, every emotion, and so that's why we do have to be careful. So I just encourage compassionate people as well also to just really begin to share their feelings a lot more. Don't let just stuff happen. Your feelings are real and they mean a lot. You mean a lot to a person. And so, but it's in your mind that you're thinking that, oh, they don't care enough, or if I say this, or maybe I should say that, that's gonna make them mad, hurt their feelings. No, do what do your part and opening up and sharing what you feel. So that way you won't have to quadruple time it when in another situation or another life. You know what I'm saying? So now you're thinking that, oh, you this relationship is not working, but you're gonna take that. Now you're gonna put it over here with the next relationship, but you're gonna add a little bit more to it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Okay, that one was coach. Which one was coach?
The dishwasher is covers for something bigger than than the issue about the dishwasher is usually something bigger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I just want the dishes clean. That's all I want.
right. But honey, you don't stomp the toe, okay? And that don't feel good when you stomp a toe. When you hit that little bitty toe on something, you cussing, falling to the floor, rolling around. Y'all know what you do, grabbing it, holding it tight, and squeezing that, trying to squeeze that pain away. So, but yeah. So, guys, I'm telling you, if you were to take the gift assessment, better yet, just go through the Discover You course. It's going to blow your mind. It's going to change your life, and it's going to really change your relationships on so many levels that you didn't even realize that could happen. So, we invite you to increase your gift intelligence with Discover You. So you can go there, bestiefinder.net/ what is that, give course or Discover
Yes.
You? What was that? Good.
Gift course.
Gift course. Let's go. Let's go. So that's our charge to you. All right, guys, get it together. I'm telling you, it's gonna be one of the best things that you ever do in life. All right. So on that note, Dr. Lisa,
See you next week.
bye, guys.